Hey, what's up guys, it's Fish here and welcome back to some more Warhammer 2 Total War. Today we are using the Tomb Kings mod, which was originally a mod for Warhammer 1. However, the modder has gone ahead and imported this bad boy into Warhammer 2. At the moment it's still very much a work in progress. However, there are plans to hopefully get these guys into the campaign of Warhammer 2 and hopefully bring in some more lords and stuff like that. It was a really cool mod for Warhammer 1 and I can't wait to see what these bad boys can do against my high elf defense. So yeah, I've got my little defense right here set up. Well, I say little, we've got what, 2,000 soldiers ready to go. There are also some Vanguard deployed units right here, which are actually about to go in and attack me already. I guess we'll have to send the Dragon Princes straight off the bat to go and stop these guys. And hopefully there'll be enough to deal with them. But yeah, as I said, like, this mod is really cool, adding some like super unique units like these knights right here. Really nice models and animations and stuff on them. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at what the Tomb Kings are bringing in this battle, as many of you guys might not have seen their units before, especially not in Warhammer 2. So on their front line they have these units called slaves. These are basically just like the peasantry which have been risen up and thrown into combat, just like normal skeleton warriors. Pretty crappy, more just like a meat shield. Then as we go over, we do have the Tomb Guard. These guys are elite infantry. They will definitely hold their own against most of which the enemy have to throw at them. So they'll definitely just keep that line nice and sturdy with the buffs from all their mages and stuff. A really strong unit. I love their shields as well. Very nice. Then as we go back, we do have some of these cool ass looking Starby, I think they're called. I'm not sure how you quite pronounce them. They're really cool though. I love their helmets. At the moment though, they're getting peppered by my archer fire. Let's actually just pause it. I don't want to miss any of the action. Let's just pause it. We also have some units called these mummies. Really nice textures on them. I think the modder has done a great job at making these guys look like mummies. They just look horrible. Then as we continue to go back, we have these War Phoenixes, I think they're called. War Sphinxes, sorry. Again, looking really nice. At the moment, these are just the general units, but they are so deadly. It's going to be hard for my high elves to take them out. We also just, as I said, have more slaves. We also then have some more Tomb Guard halberds. These are obviously the anti-large variant, just given a halberd and told to go into battle to kill as much as possible. And I think that's all the units they have. There's a few other kind of bone giants, which I didn't bring because I was finding some crash issues. Then if we look at my army, we can see on my front line, I just have these Sea Guard. Behind them, I have a couple units of light archers, which will hopefully get some more damage done. Then we go back, we have some more Sword Masters, the elite heavy infantry of the high elves. We have Phoenix Guard back there to kind of help me deal with them Phoenixes, along with a Lore Master. I also have Tetless down my ranks, so we'll hopefully get some good magic off. There's actually a large amount of winter magic in this battle, so I'm hoping we can use that to our pretty nice effect. We also have some White Lions. And then finally, we also have some spearmen who are going to be guarding my right flank. So let's just get this battle started. I'm excited to see what the Tomb Kings can do. And at the moment, we can immediately see that all my Sea Guard are just firing off as many arrows as they can before the enemy close in on them. I mean, it looks pretty goddamn imposing right now. And it's smart that they are auto-focusing down the large units. Well, the Tomb Kings are going to be hitting into our ranks very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Sea Guard. There we go, pulling out their swords and spears, getting ready to withstand here. And then there we go, the Tomb Kings come flying in upon this rank. But the thing is, the Tomb Kings just have so many men left. That's going to be our major issue. We'll also get maybe our archers to focus down something a little bit more important. The mummies are coming in now. This is like a custom unit as well, so we do have to be a little bit careful. They're definitely going to be doing quite a bit of damage to our front line. Oh my god, look at this battle line right now. As we also have the War Sphinx coming in as well. I think immediately we have to focus down that War Sphinx. And the AI have actually got their units round the side right there. They're super fast horses. I'm actually going to slow-mo it so we can see some of this. Yeah, that's something I definitely noticed from messing around with the Tomb Kings, is they have extremely fast cavalry who can just kind of traverse the battlefield so quickly. But it's going to be very interesting to see how they are pitting up against the other factions if they do come in a DLC, which I think a lot of people think they are going to be one of the DLCs for Warhammer 2. The War Sphinxes are coming in. Yeah, we're going to have to definitely try and deal with these War Sphinxes. We've actually just broken through my battle lines. Let's deploy the Phoenix Guard to go and help and try and deal with that. Also, Tetless might have to even go in as well and help out. I obviously do not want my... Oh my god, my front line's just being overwhelmed right now. Yeah, let's deploy as much as we can over there to try and help out. As you can see, the balance of power is not in my favor, and the AI definitely has a lot more men than me. Over 7,000 to start off this engagement with. Yeah, let's just try and deploy as much as we can here. We'll send the Sword Masters right there. Maybe we'll pop a Phoenix spell right here. Oh yeah, this bad boy is going to be insane. Let's go ahead and do that right there, and we'll just watch this Phoenix rip through their ranks. There you go, Phoenix rises. You can just about see it because of how bright it is in the desert. But don't worry, you guys will see it in a second as it descends from its heights and just rips through this battle line. Wow, that was amazing. Look at the damage it did as well. That was brutal. Lots of skeletons killed in that just one fell swoop. But there's just so many of them left to carry on going. Look at that. There's just so many Tomb Kings. A lot of them rise again as well. It's going to be hard fighting for my Sea Guard to really deal with this. The Phoenix Guard have to be dealing with these War Sphinxes. They have to, because if they don't, who else will? Because we need the anti-large. We also actually have a bit of a flank right there we can push in. That looks kind of good. And we'll send like these guys off to go deal with them. I mean, we have a... Oh my god, our Lawmaster's actually routing. He's fighting to the death, but he's actually routing. What a coward. I did not expect that. I guess we'll pop maybe a regrowth off on these guys? Maybe on our front lines, because I imagine we'll be doing an okay job at killing their front line. We'll go back up to normal speed as well. Continue. I mean, the normal speed is kind of laggy. The problem is when we're fighting these AI battles is that the AI just kind of clumps up all its units, whereas when I get the ability to play online, I can really play against other people and the lag isn't an issue whatsoever. But the way the AI works, it just doesn't obviously look to optimize the way it is played. So we'll go back onto slow-mo. I'll hopefully put some cool music on in the background so you guys can really just experience the battle. Because it's so cool seeing the Tomb Kings in. And I really am looking forward to maybe seeing them in Warhammer 2 at some point. I wonder if the DLC factions are going to make their way into the Eye of the Vortex campaign. Oh my god, Sea Guard are routing. Okay, it looks like it's up to you guys. Lawmaster, or Swordmaster, sorry. Get involved. The archers are all just volleying down. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. I imagine that's what they're screaming as the Phoenix Guard are trying their best. But I mean, look at that thing. It is a foe to be bested, that is for sure. And we also have the other creatures as well. The Astabi, I kind of don't know how you pronounce these guys. But you can also see that they're in there as well. But the Phoenix Guard should be pretty well, you know, optimized at killing them. You can already see one of them going down right there. Did this guy come back yet or not? He is back now. Good, good, good. Yeah, that's exactly on him. So cool. I want to pop a nice regrowth on all of these guys right now. Try and buff, or an Earthblood, sorry, off on all of these dudes. Try and bring back their HP. And the enemy just look like they're causing so much fear right now, which is not good. I think we're going to have to maybe even commit another unit of infantry over here. Yeah, I mean, our front lines just look like they're being broken just for sheer quality. Our Dragon Princes are also being bested on this left flank as well. I guess they do have halberds there, but I can't really retreat. At least I don't want to retreat because of all these knights here, but we might have to. We'll also get ready to send all these archers back into combat. Again, just maybe try and focus down that general who has literally not lost any HP. Wow, that's not good. Okay, we'll leave the White Lions fighting there. And I think we're going to have to bring these guys back there. White Lions stay in. I mean, White Lions aren't even dealing with these guys, though. Yeah, this Tomb King faction obviously is not balanced, but it seems like it can definitely hold its own in most of these engagements. I mean, granted, I didn't bring myself an elite unit. Oh my god, do you see that zombie or that mummy getting his arm sliced off? It's just bleeding and he's carrying on fighting. That is amazing. I love that so much. Rest of the Tomb Guard are just pushing up, you know. They've got their halberds on the front line. Our own Phoenix Guard? What are you? You Phoenix Guard are going in, right, to fill this gap. Yeah, just go in here. I'm hoping the Phoenix Guard will be good enough just to keep the enemy at bay. We'll pop off another extended duration Earthblood, I think. Oh, I keep on messing it up. One more. There we go. Yeah, right on these guys. I want to keep this little section of my force extremely healthy. We'll go and take a look at Tetlus as well. 40 seconds till that. But I'm sure we can pop a nice little Flock of Doom right here. Oh, yeah, baby. That's a beautiful Flock of Doom right there. Yeah, that's going to be doing a lot of damage to these guys. Pouring down, as you can see. I mean, look at the War Phoenix as well. Or Phoenix Sphinx, sorry, in the background. That looks amazing. And you just see heads going flying. The Blood and Gore definitely adds a lot to this battle. But these guys are so tanky. The Phoenix Guard are trying their best just to keep the enemy at bay. We also have these Sword Masters as well. The Sword Masters should be pretty decent, but we are also having to worry about our flank a little bit as well. Okay, if you guys have routed, come back to the fight. We need all of you guys here. Yeah, maybe just focus down some of the side units there. Yeah, their general units are just not routing one bit. And yeah, you Phoenix Guard, get stuck in. We need to take these guys down, especially when we want this to be done as well. We can maybe even move in Tellus. Let's move in Tellus, why not? We'll pop his buffs, because he has some pretty good buffs as well. We'll pop his damage buff, and we'll just move him in. Oh, we actually have some archers left over here as well. Again, just focus down that general unit. You guys are all going to be focusing down this, so we should be getting a lot of missile fire coming in. Right onto the side, but they are going to come into my back, which is not good. Maybe we need to countercharge them a little bit to help out. Yeah, we need to maybe countercharge them, try and get these guys to rout. Yeah, a little bit busy elsewhere. We don't want them focusing down our main units. I think all you archers, just again, focus down that general. Because I think if we can kill the general, we'll win. Oh, yes, another Phoenix as well. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right there, please. Oh, rise. Rise, Phoenix. Oh, damage just going on that front line. I love the way that there's just so much scorched earth. You can see where the battle line's been drawn, though, where my men have been pushed back. The Sword Masters have had to go over and overtake that front line. And if we just zoom out as well, look at that engagement. You can just about see what remains of our forces. Let's see if we can pop off another Earth Blood as well. Another Earth Blood off on these guys as well. This big bulk. That's going to really help us out. Just keep our men alive more than anything else. Our left flank is crumbling, though. That's not good. That's not good at all. We do still have a unit of White Lions. Maybe we're going to send in. And we are doing some damage to their... We actually might take down one of their generals. There could be hope. Yeah, Phoenix Guard, get in there, Phoenix Guard. It's up to you to do that damage. We also have some what's... Oh, this is a Nassau Hex. We don't need to do that. We have a nice replenishment spell. Another Flock of Doom, maybe? You may be popping... I don't want to waste all my magic, though. I want to keep my regrowth going off as much as we can. But our flanks are starting to break a little bit. I think we're going to have to send some of this infantry in to come help out. Yeah, there's one unit of archers going to help out. You guys go back in. There's just so much. This is an endless spree of Tomb Guard making their way into the front of the battle. The White Lions are trying their best. The White Lions just aren't capable of really dealing with these guys. I mean, if we can take down one of the War Sphinxes, I think we might stand a chance. Because then we can try to convert all our missile fire over onto the front lines. And you mean, just look at the Phoenix Guard right now. They are covered in blood from head to toe. Which is kind of, yeah, how the skeletons bleed? I guess not. And I wonder if they'll add that into the Tomb King DLC. If obviously the Tomb Kings are going to be the next DLC. I wonder if the Tomb Kings will bleed or not. I hope that CA have gone to the detail of making them not bleed, but who knows? Who knows? So that was... Oh, yes, we've taken one down. Perfect. Okay, all the archers focus on the other one right now. It's actually pretty low, but we are running extremely low on men. We're also actually managing to break these guys a little bit with some spearmen. That's awesome to see. And Malaga is really starting to clean up now. The enemy only have, you know, what, 7,000 men. 4,000 of them left. I mean, but we are definitely running low ourselves. Yeah, focus down that general. Whether or not this left flank can hold or not. Tellus is also in the midst of battle. So I think Tellus retreat out of there now. I don't really want you to engage in there. Yeah, it's really amazing. I love what the modders have done with these knights right here. They've kind of made them dragons, but has also just taken off the wings. If you zoom out, you can kind of see the wings fluttering, I think. Yeah, you can see the wings going, but it's a really nice like addition to make it so that these guys have just got their wings clipped almost. Obviously being more a fleshy part of the dragon, so they would have lost their wings, you know, over thousands of years. Massive, massive props to my infantry line right here. The Phoenix Guard are proving their worth this day, fighting for the true Phoenix King. Did you get out? Tell us, please get out. Yeah, I'm sending in some more spearmen to hopefully get you out of there. We cannot have you rout. Yeah, you guys just get in there. Get him out of there. I want him to survive, obviously. Archers, yes. The other general's about to go down. I wonder if he goes down, if we're just going to win the battle. Like, I'm not sure how much like the... I mean, I guess they are, right? Because the Tomb Kings kind of do the good necromancy magic, right? Whereas the vampire counts do the bad one. So the Tomb Kings are much more of like an honourable type thing, even though Citra kind of did a lot of bad things with the the Temple of Nagash and stuff. It's pretty crazy. I'm not going to go into the lore because I don't know what I'm talking about half the time as well. But the Tomb Kings are really, really powerful. Like, it's just super powerful. Oh, the Lore Master as well. I love the Lore Master. He's so cool. But yeah, I guess a lot of the spirits are staying here fighting within the skeletons. Because yeah, from my knowledge, the vampire counts are like forcing the skeletons to fight for them, like the spirits of people to like go back into the skeletons and fight for them, whereas the Tomb Kings kind of take on willing souls almost, which is pretty cool. I like how that's kind of a thing. So even though we've killed that front line, we're definitely struggling. Okay, another, yeah, this is our section right here, where we just try and keep our men as healthy as possible. But the regrowth can still go for quite a lot, so this right flank is where we want to hold. All the archers focus down there. Any routing units who don't have ammunition, please come and fight here. Tetler's actually been beaten back. That's not good. Hopefully he can come back from routing. Because, yeah, he's routing, but I imagine we will see him coming back. But, I mean, the forces of the Tomb Kings are just overwhelming that right flank. Even after killing their generals, they are still just keeping me contained. Using their men just to hit the flanks. The Venus Guard are fighting to the bitter end, which is what I love to see. The Lore Master is surrounded, and this is something I always get scared about, is when the general units start getting surrounded, because they rout, you know, surprisingly quickly, as we do see them starting to pour onto my back line right now. Anyone who's still left, move in. We need you guys to fight. I mean, I think we just need all the infantry we can get. We have one unit of Phoenix Guard, though, over on this right flank, surrounded by the dead general unit there. The War Sphinx is dead, but the Phoenix Guard are fighting around its body. Are these guys crumbling now? I think they are. Yeah, a few of these guys are starting to crumble. That's awesome. These Phoenix Guard, just fight your way out. I mean, we have a lot of strength in, like, quality units here. I mean, this unit of Swordmasters are actually broken forward. I might try and retreat these guys back. And try and help out elsewhere. Yeah, you guys try and defend our backs a little bit. My front line looks epic, though. Really does. I must say, the Warhammer 2 graphics, like the filters they use for Warhammer 2, definitely make the game look a ton better. The Lore Master is still alive. How much? Oh no, the Lore Master's routed yet. Is it? We're going to see my entire army routing now? Oh no, the Tomb Kings are, I think, have won this day. I mean, we have a few brave men still left remaining. Or brave elves, I should say. I imagine the forces of men would have routed a long time ago. We just have these last couple soldiers trying their best. But they're going to get swarmed even more now, especially as my line starts to break. All the reserve units can now start making their way around. Yeah, you just look at that. There's so many skeletons just making their way around the battlefield, reforming up. I'm pretty happy with how some of my men have come back. We'll bring back as many as we can. And you guys come back. Yeah, that right flank is completely crumbled now. But we do actually have this, like this unit right here they're holding. I think it's because they got their flanks somewhat secure. They're kind of almost fighting back to back. We have a Phoenix Guard right here. And then we also have the Sword Masters right here. So there's not really a lot for them to be outflanked by, besides this small section. But you can see the rest of the skeletons are now turning around, making their way over to this final engagement. And there we go. I think that's going to be it. Yeah, they rout. So unfortunately, the Tomb Kings were victorious this day, overwhelming Tetlis and his front line. But obviously, this was just all a fun battle. You know, I gave the enemy loads of men just to make it more interesting. You can definitely see, oh my god, the Sword Masters are so good. 500 kills on both of them. Tetlis getting over 300 kills. The Lore Master getting 69, which is always very, very naughty. We also have the Phoenix Guard racking up over 200 kills apiece pretty much. That was a really cool battle, and I love the Tomb Kings. I'm definitely going to do more battles with them in the future. So let me know what your scenarios you guys want to see going forward. Do you want to see the Tomb Kings fighting maybe against the vampire counts, maybe against the dwarfs, the lizard men? There's just so much we can do now that we do have mortal empires here. So let me know in the comments down below. I will be sure to take your comments into consideration. Also, let me know if you guys want to see more like siege battles and stuff like that as well, as I'd be happy to do like a Tomb King siege maybe. Would be a lot of fun. So yeah, make sure to drop a like and a comment if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time, and fish out.